porch lights on, but nobody's home. Just the moon and me, and the memories we own. I found your picture in an old shoebox today. Your smile still warm, like a midsummer day. The coffee cup you used still sits on the shelf. I keep it there, 'cause I can't help myself. We used to count the stars from the backyard swing. You'd whisper wishes on just about anything. A firefly would pass and you'd laugh so loud. Your joy could light up the darkest cloud. And now the moon hangs low over the maple tree, painting silver shadows where you used to be. I close my eyes and I swear I can feel everything we had was so beautifully real. Moonlit memories dancing in my mind, the kind of love that's impossible to find. Your laugh, your touch, your voice in the evening air. Moonlit memories, I find you everywhere. Everywhere. The garden's grown wild where you planted the rose, but every summer still a red bloom still shows, like a letter sent from somewhere far away, reminding me of everything you'd say. You'd say, hold on tight to the beautiful things, don't let the hard times clip your wings. I hear your words when the autumn wind calls, when maple leaves drift and the evening falls. And now the moon hangs low over the maple tree, painting silver shadows where you used to be. I close my eyes and I swear I can feel everything we had was so beautifully real. Moonlit memories dancing in my mind, the kind of love that's impossible to find. Your laugh, your touch, your voice in the evening air. Moonlit memories, I find you everywhere. Maybe memory is just love's way of keeping someone close when they've gone away. Every moonrise is a chance to say, I still think of you at the end of the day. The smell of summer rain on a dirt road, the way you'd hum while carrying a heavy load. Little things I never knew I'd miss, now I hold them close like a last goodbye kiss. The moon don't judge and the stars don't tell all the times I cried and the tears that fell, but something holy lies in remembering you in the moonlit spaces where our love still rings true. Moonlit memories dancing in my kind of love that's impossible to find. Your laugh, your touch, your voice in the evening air. Moonlit memories, I find you everywhere. Moonlit memories, keep me company tonight. Moonlit memories, everything's gonna be alright. Wherever you are tonight, look up. A thousand miles of highway lie between us now. I watch the moon rise slow over the mountainside somehow. I wonder if you're standing in your doorway looking up, holding the same sky inside your coffee cup. The night is still and quiet on my side of the world. The stars are out in dozens, all the heavens are unfurled. And somewhere in the distance, past the rivers and the pines, I know your eyes are tracing all the same familiar lines. We may be far apart, but baby, don't you know, the same moon follows you wherever you go. We're under the same moon tonight, the same silver light on your face and mine. The oceans and mountains keep us apart. We're sharing this moonlight, sharing one heart. Under the same moon tonight, you don't have to feel alone in the dark. Just look up above you, I look up too. Under the same moon, I'm still with you. I remember every evening that we sat out on the hill. We talked until the talking stopped and everything went still. The moon would climb the oak tree and you'd lay your head on me, and we believed in forever like it was all we'd ever need. Now forever's taking longer than we thought it would. I'm doing what I can and baby, you're doing what you should. But every night when darkness falls and lonesome starts to sting, I look up at the moon above and feel you on the wing. We may be far apart, but baby, don't you know, the same moon follows you wherever you go. We're under the same moon tonight, the same silver light on your face and mine. The oceans and mountains keep us apart. We're sharing this moonlight, sharing one heart. Under the same moon tonight, you don't have to feel alone in the dark. Just look up above you, I look up too. Under the same moon, I'm still with you. Time zones and distance are just lines on a map. Love doesn't follow those rules, it doesn't care about that. You could be sleeping while I'm wide awake, and still the moon above us both is shining silver on the hill. I wrote you letters that I never sent, just moonlit words on pages that I meant. And every night I fold them up and pray that the wind will carry them across the miles away. If you're lonely, step out Let the moonlight be your guide. I'm right there in that silver glow, closer than you'll ever know. Close your eyes and you will find me reaching through the space and time underneath that silver gray. Seeing your moonlit face. We're under the same moon tonight, same silver light on your face and mine. The oceans and mountains keep us apart. We're sharing this moonlight, sharing one heart. Under the same moon tonight, you don't have to feel alone in the dark. Just look up above you, I'll look up too. Under the same moon, I'm still with you. Under the same moon, you and I. Under the same moon, never really said goodbye. Under the same moon tonight.
Still go back there in my mind every single time the night gets quiet. We drove out past the county line where the city lights go dim. You had a blanket in the back, a tune you'd always hum. We spread that old quilt out across the hood of your old Ford and lay there like the whole night sky was something we'd explore. You pointed out the Dipper and the belt of Orion too, and I pretended not to know, just to spend more time with you. The crickets played their fiddles and the wind was warm and sweet, the kind of night that makes you feel like life is incomplete without moments just like that one under heaven's dome. The night we shared the stars together felt like coming home. The night we shared the stars was the night I knew that every constellation had been leading me to you. We laid beneath forever on that summer hill, and the night we shared the stars is something time can't steal. No, time can't steal. You told me all your secrets in the language of the sky. Said every star's a story of a love that didn't die. I believed you then completely, and I still believe it now, that something lives forever in the stars if you know how to look up past the darkness and the ordinary gray and find the light that people left before they went away. Your grandma's in the North Star and my daddy's in the South, and every time I miss him I just look up with no doubt that love outlasts the body and the years and all the loss, that night My soul needs a sign, and I lay on that same hill where we lay before. Spread my arms out wide like I'm trying to hold more than memory can carry, and my heart can hold. The story of that evening never gets old. The stars don't move the way we do, they stay right there, and I find you in every light that flickers on the hill. You're there in that sky still. The night that we share the stars, the night that we share the stars. I still go back to it when life gets hard and hard to figure out. I still go back to that night under all that light. The night we shared the stars was the night I knew that every constellation had been leading me to you. We laid beneath forever on that summer hill, and the night we shared the stars is something time can't steal. The night we shared the stars. Oh, I'd give anything to go back to that blanket on the hood and share the stars again. We lay beneath forever on that summer hill, and the night we shared the stars lives in me still. Oh, it lives in me still. I still go back there in my mind. The night we shared the stars, you and I. I took a walk down memory lane tonight, where the old oak trees still frame the fading light. The silver moon was rising like it always used to do, and every step I took was leading back to you. The old church still stands at the corner of the road, the bell tower holding all those prayers we've always owed. I remembered how you'd squeeze my hand as we walked past, believing every blessing was a blessing meant to last. Silver moon on memory lane, washing all those golden years in silver rain. I can hear the echoes of a time I used to know. Silver moon on memory lane, helping me remember, helping me let go, shining on the road back home. The miller's pond still holds the stars inside its face. I threw a stone across it just to feel your grace. You taught me how to skip a stone, 3 hops and then 4. I never thanked you proper, Lord, I wish I'd said more. The bench we carved our names in weather's every storm. The letters faded now, but love outlives the form. I trace them with my finger in the fading light, and felt your hand in mine on a long ago night. Silver moon on memory lane, washing all those golden years in silver rain. I can hear the echoes of a time I used to know. Silver moon on memory lane, helping me remember, helping me let go, shining on the road back home. Memory's a funny thing, it chooses what to keep. The happiest of mornings and the softest of your sleep, the laugh lines on your face, and how you'd hum while making tea. The silver moon above us, both was all we'd ever need. I don't come back here often, 'cause it hurts a little still. But healing has a pace of its own and always will. Tonight the moon is silver and the lane is soft and clear, and I'm grateful for the life we had and every precious year. I'll head back home before the midnight calls my name, but I'll carry silver moonlight home the same. The kind of peace that comes from walking where we've been. The silver moon on memory lane helps me breathe again. Silver moon on memory lane, washing all those golden years in silver rain. I can hear the echoes of a time I used to know. Silver moon on memory lane, helping me remember, helping me let go, shining on the road back home. Silver moon, memory lane, silver moon, shining on the road where the old oak tree still framed the fading light. I took a walk down memory lane tonight, where the old oak tree still framed the fading light. The silver moon was rising.
Listen, the moonlight has something to say. Beneath the silver canopy of night, I hear your name in the softest of light. A whisper through the honeysuckle vine, half a memory, half yours, half mine. The wind moves through the willow by the creek, with voices full of everything we seek. And if I close my eyes and breathe real slow, I hear you in the things I used to know. Some love doesn't leave when the body goes. It stays like moonlight, stays like the wind blows. Whispers beneath the moonlight, soft as a lullaby. Whispers beneath the moonlight. I hear you saying goodbye, but also saying stay, and also saying hold on. Whispers beneath the moonlight, even after you're gone. I used to think that silence was just quiet, but now I know it holds a kind of riot of voices, faces, feelings, unspoken things. The shimmer of 1,000 ricochet rings of every word we meant to say out loud, but swallowed down beneath the everyday clouds. And that the moonlight pulls them to the surface, and every whisper finds its holy purpose. Some love doesn't leave when the body goes. It stays like moonlight, stays like the wind blows. Whispers beneath the moonlight, soft as a lullaby. Whispers beneath the moonlight. I hear you saying goodbye, but also saying stay, and also saying hold on. Whispers beneath the moonlight, even after you're gone. Moonlight is a language that the heart already knows. It speaks in silver symbols through the dark, wherever love goes. And I've been learning slowly how to listen to the night, how to hear the love that lingers in the edges of the light. You're not lost, you're just in whispers, in the turn of every breeze. You're not gone, you're in the moonlight, dancing quiet through the trees. And I'll be listening here forever, in the stillness of the night, for your whispers in the moonlight, soft and silver, warm and right. Whispers beneath the moonlight, soft as a lullaby. Whispers beneath the moonlight. I hear you saying goodbye, but also
kitchen floor. We'd moved all the furniture back against the door. You wore your daddy's flannel, and I had 2 left feet. But you just laughed and said, boy, just follow the beat. The midnight pouring through the window like a friend, and we danced like the evening was never gonna end. You spun around in your hair, caught the radio light. Lord, I'd give anything to live inside that night. We didn't need a ballroom or a fancy band. All we needed was each other and the moonlight and our hands, dancing in the midnight glow. Just you and me and the radio, spinning slow and spinning fast, making memories meant to last. Dancing in the midnight glow, letting all the good times flow. Even when the music ends, the dancing in my heart begins again. You knew every word to every song they played. I hummed along, pretending I'd already heard them made. The neighbors must have wondered at the shadows on the shade. 2 silhouettes that danced until the music finally frayed. We danced through all the heartache songs and danced through all the sweet, danced through the slow ones, and we stumbled through the beat. But stumbling felt like magic when your hands were holding mine. Dancing in the midnight glow was perfectly divine. We didn't need a ballroom or a fancy band. All we needed was each other and the moonlight and our hands, dancing in the midnight glow. Just you and me and the radio, spinning slow then spinning fast, making memories meant to last. Dancing in the midnight glow, letting all the good times flow. Even when the music ends, the dancing in my heart begins again. Now I dance alone sometimes when the night gets long. I put on all the old songs, our songs, and I dance along. The kitchen floor still echoes like it holds the sound of every step we took together, going round and round. Maybe that's the gift that dancing leaves behind, a muscle memory that lives inside the mind. My body still remembers how your waist would feel, and in the midnight dancing you feel almost real. So when the world gets heavy and the gray creeps in, I clear the kitchen floor and let the dancing begin. Because somewhere in the music I always find you there, dancing in the midnight glow without a single care. Dancing in the midnight glow, yo, just you and me and the radio, spinning slow then spinning fast, making memories meant to last. Oh, dancing in the midnight glow, letting all the good times flow. Oh, even when the music ends, the dancing in my heart begins once again. Come on, dance with me one more time, yeah. Dancing in the midnight glow, just you and me and the radio. The barn was full of fireflies the night you said you'd stay. We sat outside the fence line till the stars faded away.
You told me that you loved me in the language of the quiet, and the moon above us witnessed something that we couldn't deny it.
No preacher and no altar, no ring box or bouquet,
just two hearts making promises too true to walk away.
the cattle were all sleeping and the dogs had all laid down.
And the most sacred ceremony happened here in this small town. When the moon watched over us, heaven held its breath. When the moon watched over us, love was all that's left. No witness but the silver light, no witness but the night. When the moon watched over us, everything felt right.
I built this house around you with my grandfather's old hands.
He planted all the flower beds and figured out the plans.
We argued over silly things and made up before the sun,
And then lay quiet in the darkness when the making up was done.
The moon came through our bedroom window every single night, the silver faithful guardian keeping watch over our life.
In sickness and in plenty, through the drought years and the flood, the moon watched over everything, and so did love. When the moon watched over us, heaven held its breath. When the moon watched over us, love was all that's left. No witness but the silver light, no witness but the night. When the moon watched over us, everything felt right.
The children came and grew and left and found their lives,
And still the moon kept rising every night.
I'd watch you sleep beside me in that silver threaded dark,
And feel that barn night promise in my heart.
now I sleep alone, but still the moon comes through the glass.
And watches over me the way it watched us in the past.
It's older now,
We're older now, but faithful as the tide. The moon still watches over me, and I still feel you by my side. When the moon watched over us, heaven held its breath. When the moon was right. Everything was right. The moon watched over us, still does.
That old porch has held 1,000 summer nights, from the mason jar of lightning bugs to the lantern lights. Grandpa's rocking chair still creaks in the evening breeze, and the wisteria still blooms along the wooden eaves. Mama used to shell the peas in the afternoon shade, and Daddy'd come home dusty from the work that he'd made. We'd all sit out together while the supper cooled inside, and watch the moon come climbing with a slow and steady pride. Moonlight on the old front porch, warming everything it touched. Moonlight on the old front porch, I never knew how much the light would mean to me someday, when everybody's gone away. Moonlight on the old front porch, still calling me to stay. My sister and I would catch the katydids at dark, and whisper all our childhood dreams out in the yard. Mom would call us in at 9, and we'd pretend we didn't hear, stealing 20 minutes more of that night blooming air. Then we grew and scattered out across a wider land, but every summer someone makes it back here if they can. And we sit out on that porch again, like children that we were, while the moonlight holds the moment and the fireflies concur. Moonlight on the old front porch, warming everything it touched. Moonlight on the old front porch, I never knew how much that light would mean to me someday, when everybody's gone away. Moonlight on the old front porch, still calling me to stay. Now the house needs a new coat of paint, and Daddy's chair is thin at the joint, but every board of this old porch has a story, every nail has a point. I come back here when the world gets too loud, when the city feels like we're in a shroud, and I sit in that old chair and I breathe in the night, and the moonlight sets everything right. I hear them all here, every voice that I've loved, the laughter rising up to stars up above, the screen door banging and the hound dogs bark, the moonlight healing every scar. Someday this old porch will belong to someone new, They'll sit out in the moonlight with no idea of the view of everything that happened here beneath this same old moon, of all the love that gathered here in the summer evening's June. But I hope they feel it somehow in the boards beneath their feet. I hope the moonlight gives them that same feeling complete, that home is more than lumber and the nails that hold it tight. Home is moonlight on the old front porch on a soft warm night. Moonlight on the old front porch, warming everything you touch. Moonlight on the old front porch, I never knew how much that light would mean to me someday, when everybody's gone away. Moonlight on the old front porch, still calling me to stay, still calling me to stay. Moonlight on the old front porch, come on home.
Used to leave the dishes in the sink and head outside before the night could blink, down the gravel road between the fields of corn, two silhouettes beneath the sky newborn. You always wore your blue dress in the heat, and I would walk barefoot to feel the street, still warm from all that summer afternoon. Two wanderers beneath the rising moon. Something about the night air made us honest, something about the moonlight made us promise. We'll walk beneath the summer moon, you and me, when the fireflies bloom, talking low and walking slow, letting all the day's troubles go. Walk beneath the summer moon, never nearly soon enough, the stars above the country road, and all that unspoken love. We'd stop to name the wildflowers by the ditch, and I'd pretend to listen with a twitch of a smile that I couldn't hide from you, and you just roll walking slow, letting all the day's troubles go. Walk beneath the summer moon, never ended nearly soon enough. The stars above the country road and all that unspoken love. We saw the world out on those country roads, laid down the heavy and exchanged the loads, talked about the children and the aging of our folks, laughed at old embarrassing jokes, cried a little sometimes in the dark when pain is easier out in the open park of sky and field and moonlight and cricket song. Healing's easier when the night is long. I'd give a year of Sundays just to take one more walk with you beside that lake, one more summer night with nowhere to be, one more moon and one more you and me. A walk beneath the summer moon, you and me when the fireflies bloom, talking low and walking slow, letting all the day's troubles go. Walk beneath the summer moon, never ended nearly soon enough. The stars above the country road and all that unspoken love. Walk beneath the summer moon, just one more time, one more summer moon. Put your name in a letter that I never sent, sealed it up with my heartbreak and a good intent, set it on the windowsill under the evening sky, hoping that the moonlight would deliver my goodbye. But the moon just held it steady in that silver frame, and somehow I knew the moon still knew your name, still whispered it to the heavens in its ancient tongue, still carried you in moonlight like you were still young. And I don't know what comes after, I don't know where you are, but I believe you're somewhere near a star. The moon still knows your name, calls it out across the night. The moon still knows your name in every silver light. You haven't been forgotten by the sky above. The moon still knows your name, and so does love. I cleaned your room 100 times and then let it be. Couldn't pack away the pieces that were still so you to me. Your reading glasses on the nightstand, your slippers by the door, little anchors for the grief I carry to the core. But then the full moon fills your window with a golden grace, and for a moment I can almost see you in the space, sitting in your favorite chair with that far-off look, the one you get when the story pulled you to the book. And I don't know what comes after, I don't know where you are, but I believe you're somewhere near a star. The moon still knows your name, calls it out across the night. The moon still knows your The moon still knows your name, and so does love. And so does love. The moon knows, it still knows your name.
The light you're seeing from that star left home 10,000 years before you or I were known. So when I look up at the sky tonight, I'm seeing yesterday dressed up in light. And all the stars above this quiet farm have held the same old sky with the same old charm, since long before these fences and this road, before the house was built to hold this load. Starlight over yesterday, shining down on where I lay. Every star a story told, every ray of light, the day of old. Starlight over yesterday, leading me but letting me stay right here in the grace of all that's been. Starlight showing me where I've been. I think about my grandfather at night, working these same fields under this same light. He didn't know that I'd be standing here a lifetime later, shedding the same kind of tear over love and loss and land and time, over words unsaid and moments sublime, over everything that came before and past, over nothing that we thought would never last. Oh, starlight over yesterday, shining down on where I lay. Every star a story told, every ray of light, the day of old. Starlight over yesterday, leading me but letting me stay right here in the grace of all that's been. Starlight showing me where I've been. I am made of yesterday, every choice and every way that love and time have shaped this heart of mine. Like starlight, I am old and oh so new, made of every me that loved and knew, and lost and found and stood beneath the stars in line, with every generation that has stood in their backyard or their field or their wood, and looked up at the same infinite above, and felt that same unnameable thing called love. Starlight over yesterday, shining down on where I lay. Every star a story told, every ray of light a day of old. Starlight over yesterday, leading me, but letting me stay right here in the grace of all that's been. Starlight showing me where I've been. Starlight over yesterday and today and tomorrow. I write you letters when the house is still, when the clock has stopped its turning on the windowsill. I write them out in longhand on the old blue line page, then fold them up and tuck them in the corner of my sage. I write about the morning when the fog sits on the hill, about the way the coffee tastes now that it's never filled for two, the way I set the table once and then pull back and write about the ordinary things I wish I had. They say that grief is love with nowhere left to go, so I write it down in moonlight slow. Letters written in moonlight, words the day is too loud to say. Letters written in moonlight, the ones I meant to send your way. They're full of I miss you and I'm doing alright, and the world still spins and you were right. Letters written in moonlight, my heart talking to the night. I tell you about the children and the things they've done, about the granddaughter who smiles just like your youngest one. I tell you that the garden's gone a little wild, but the roses still come back, and I think of you and smile. I tell you that I'm learning how to be alone, that there's a kind of peace now in an empty home. Not every day is heavy, and not every night is long. I'm finding little pockets where I still belong. They say that grief is love with nowhere left to go, so I write it down in moonlight slow.
Plant the seeds in spring and call the children more, and don't stop offering your heart to this old world, because it needs the love you carry like a field needs seeds. So I fold the letters back and put them away, and carry you with me into the coming day. A letter in my pocket written by the night, my moonlit correspondence, keeping love inside. Letters written in moonlight, words the day is too long to say. Letters written in moonlight, the ones I meant to send your way. They're full of I miss you, and I'm doing alright, and the world still spins, and you were right. Letters written in moonlight, my heart talking to the night. My heart talking to the night. Letters in moonlight, still writing to you.
The party lights were strung out across the backyard oak. The neighbors and the children, and the kinfolk and the folk who'd known us since forever, filled the yard with warmth and sound. And somewhere in the middle, love was spinning round and round.
You came and took my hand without a word or any fuss, just pulled me to the center, and it was just the two of us.
The band played something quiet,
and the stars came leaning in, and everything we'd ever been was dancing there. And then I didn't know that night would be the last time. I didn't know that dance would be our last rhyme. The last dance under the stars. God, I'd go back if I could. The last dance under the stars. Hold you longer than I should, but time moves like a river, and the river doesn't stay. The last dance under the stars is mine to keep today.
you wore the dress you'd worn on our very first date. Said age is just a number, and tonight we celebrate 50 years of ordinary, beautiful and hard. 50 years of dancing out here in this yard. I held you close and closer as the night moved along. I didn't count the measures or remember the song.
I still dance sometimes out here in the yard alone, when the summer nights are quiet and I feel you come home. And I lead and then I follow, and I hear you laugh, and I'm grateful for the whole of it, not just the half, not just the ending, but the 50 years before. Not just the last dance, but every dance and more. Not just the sorrow, but the breathtaking grace of the last dance under the stars on your beautiful face. The last dance under the stars. Lord, I'd go back if I could. The last dance under the stars. I held you close as I should. Time moves like a river, and the river rolls on. But the last dance under the stars is never fully gone. No, it's never fully gone. The last dance under the stars, still dancing, still dancing. The curtains breathe against the summer night, and moonbeams come to visit in that silver light. They fall across the hardwood like they know the way, like they've been making this journey every day. The cat curls up inside the brightest beam, and the whole room takes on the air of a half-remembered dream. I lay here in the quiet and I let it be, the moonlight and the memory washing over me. Moonbeams through the window, soft as a mother's hand. Moonbeams through the window, gentle as a prayer that's been said so many times it knows itself by heart. Moonbeams through the window, mending every part. There were harder nights when darkness felt too real, when grief sat heavy on the chest like iron and steel. But the moonbeams never failed to come back round, to lay their silver comfort on the darkened ground. They don't ask any questions and they don't require anything from me but being here and not being tired. They just come and rest and share the quiet of the night, and somehow that is always more than right. Moonbeams through the window, soft as a mother's hand. Moonbeams through the window, gentle as a prayer that's been said so many times it knows itself by heart. Moonbeams through the window, mending every part. Maybe healing doesn't always come with sound. Maybe it seeps in like moonlight from the ground up, from the feet and legs and chest and throat, till it fills the empty spaces in the coat of the body that's been carrying the weight of the love and loss you couldn't abdicate, till the moonbeams through the window fill the cup with just enough to face the coming up of the sun and of the day and of the world, till the silver in your soul is still unfurled, and you carry it inside you through the hours, your secret store of moonbeam healing powers. Moonbeams through the window, soft as a mother's hand. Moonbeams through the window, gentle as a prayer that's been said so many times it knows itself by heart. Moonbeams through the window, mending every part. Moonbeam through the window. Sleep now, you're alright.
It was a summer after the hardest year of my life. I'd lost too much too fast, and I was walking on a knife. Edge of faith and doubt, of holding on and letting go, when the yard went dark and quiet with the evening's coming glow. I sat out on the steps because the house felt too big inside, with everything still there and you no longer by my side. And I was close to giving up on ordinary beauty when a single light blinked on in the dark, and then another and another, like a slow and holy tide, like something saying, look up, there's still wonder on your side. The night the fireflies returned was the night my heart began to learn that beauty doesn't leave, it just hides for a while. That joy will find you through the grief in its own sweet while. The night the fireflies return, I put down what I couldn't carry anymore. The night the fireflies returned, I remembered what I was put here for. They rose up from the clover like a congregation bright, each tiny body carrying its small defiant light. And I laughed out loud alone there on the step, the first real laugh since everything I'd wept. And I thought of you and how you love this time of year, how you'd call the children out whenever they appeared, how you'd stand there with your arms out wide and say, isn't it the most astonishing ordinary day? Another and another, like a slow and holy tide, like something saying, look up. There's still wonder on your side. The night the fireflies returned was the night my heart began to learn that beauty doesn't leave, it just hides for a while. That joy will find you through the grief in its own sweet while. The night the fireflies returned, I put down what I couldn't carry anymore. The night the fireflies returned, I remembered what I was put here for. I think he sent them, or maybe that's not how it works, but something in the timing of that shimmer and that quirk of the universe's timing felt like more than just by chance, like an invitation back to life's continuing dance. So I stood up from the step and I walked out in the yard, and I let the fireflies gather, and I let my heart be jarred back to something like a willingness to love this world again, back to something like the person I had always meant to be. And then the night the fireflies returned was the night my heart began to learn that beauty doesn't leave, it just hides for a while. That joy will find you through the grief in its own sweet while. The night the fireflies returned, I put down what I couldn't carry anymore. The night the fireflies returned, I remembered what I was put here for. They still come every summer, and every summer I go out to meet them, because you taught me that astonishing ordinary days are all we've got, and they are more than enough. Out of town into the dark, past the last lit window and the last bark of the neighbor's dog, who marks the edge of town where the pavement ends and the quiet settles down. My headlights cut a narrow slice of light through the shadows, playing tricks on either side. The trees lean in like they've got something to say about what living means at the end of the day. Shadows on the quiet road, traveling like carrying a heavy load, talking to the moon through the windshield glass, wondering if the hurt will ever pass. Shadows on the quiet road, dancing where the street lights never go. I'm somewhere between where I was and where I'm going, somewhere in the shadows of the road. There were things I didn't say when I had the time, words that turned to shadows on the vine of all the conversations left undone between the setting and the rising of the sun. I drive because the driving helps me think, put some miles between the past and the brink of understanding something I can't hold still. The heart's a moving target on a hill. Shadows on the quiet road, traveling like carrying a heavy load, talking to the moon through the windshield glass, wondering if the hurt will ever pass. Shadows on the quiet road, dancing where the street lights never go. I'm somewhere between where I was and where I'm going, somewhere in the shadows of the road. The radio keeps bleeding through the static with a preacher or a song that's so dramatic it almost makes me laugh out here alone between the shadow and the bone. But then a song comes on that hits the hollow place, and tears come down without a trace of warning, and I let them come and go, because the road at night is safe to let things show. The daylight doesn't have the room to hold the tender and the broken and the old, regrets and hopes of shadow travelers too on this quiet road. Between me and you, shadows on the quiet road, traveling like carrying a heavy load, talking to the moon through the windshield glass, wondering if the hurt will ever pass. Shadows on the quiet road, dancing where the street lights never go. I'm somewhere between where I was and where I'm going, somewhere in the shadows of the road. Somewhere in the shadows of the road, still going, still going.
Pour the tea and pull the chairs out to the edge, where the yard meets the darkness on the ledge of another evening passing into night. And let's sit here together in the fading light. I don't need a grand occasion or a reason to be here. I just need this quiet moment and you near. The moon is climbing slow above the poplar tree, and one more moonlit evening is enough for me. Don't talk about tomorrow, Don't talk about the past. Let's just sit here in the present while it lasts. One more moonlit evening, that's the only prayer I've got. One more moonlit evening, savoring what I've not taken for granted. Or maybe sometimes I have, but not tonight. Tonight I hold it close. One more moonlit evening, and I am rich with what I love the most. I used to chase the bigger things on down the road, and miss the beauty bearing every ordinary load. The way you tuck your feet up when the air gets cool, the way the moonlight makes a mirror of the pool, the owl that calls out from the far black tree, as if to ask, who are you gonna be? And every night I have the same reply: I'm the one who learned to love the moonlit sky. Don't talk about tomorrow, don't talk about the past. Let's just sit here in the present while it lasts. One more moonlit evening, that's the only prayer I've got. One more moonlit evening, savoring what I've not taken for granted. Or maybe sometimes I have, but not tonight. Tonight I hold it close. One more moonlit evening, and I am rich with what I love the most. There's a kind of wealth that money doesn't build, the kind that fills you when the evening's still, when you have nowhere else to be but here, and nothing to pursue or chase or fear. Just the moon above and someone that you love, and a chair that fits your body like a glove, and tea gone cold because you didn't rush, and the night around you like a trusted hush. That is the life I would have dreamed of once, if I had known enough to dream of it at once. And now I know, and so I sit and stay. One more moonlit evening in my day. One more moonlit evening, that's the only prayer I've got. One more moonlit evening, savoring what I've not taken for granted. Or maybe sometimes I have, but not tonight. Tonight I hold it close. One more moonlit evening, and I am rich with what I love the most. One more moonlit evening, that's all I ask. Just one more.
The dock still has that one loose board we never fixed, the kind of thing that time and love get mixed into something you stop noticing but love. The way you love the night sky with its flaws above. I sat there with my feet just off the edge and let the silence hold me like a ledge above the deep still water in the quiet hour, when everything relinquishes its power. The lake reflected the moon, perfect and whole in that dark silver room. Everything above had its mirror below, and I was caught between the two glows. The lake reflected the moon, and I reflected you. Two mirrors facing each other in the night. The lake and the moon, and you and I in the light. A blue heron landed at the far end without sound. The most careful living thing I found stood one-legged in the shallows like a prayer, as if it knew that something holy was happening there. I held my breath because the moment asked it, tucked my grief inside its silver casket, and watched the heron watching the reflected moon. And for one long beautiful moment I felt you. The lake reflected the moon, perfect and whole in that dark silver room. Everything above had its mirror below, and I was caught between the two glows. The lake reflected the moon, and I reflected you. Two mirrors facing each other in the night. The lake and the moon, and you and I in the light. Water holds the light differently than the sky. It trembles with it, lets it multiply into 1,000 little dancing frames, the way a heart holds love in 1,000 names. For the same person, the same pair of eyes, the same voice saying your name like a surprise. Each morning, even after all those years, I am that lake, you are that light, these are those tears. Rippling out from the center where you shone, making the whole dark surface of me known, making me visible in the midnight hour with a borrowed and a beautiful lunar power. The lake reflected the moon, perfect and whole in that dark silver room. Everything above had its mirror below, and I was caught between the two glows. The lake reflected the moon, and I reflected you. Two mirrors facing each other in the night. The lake and the moon, and you and I in the light. The lake and the moon, still reflecting you in me forever. jasmine's breathing heavy through the screen door tonight, and the cicadas are singing in that same old plight of summer reaching its arms out as far as they'll go before September comes knocking soft and low. The hammock holds me easy between the oaks, and the midnight summer wind tells her smoky jokes about time and heat and the way the body feels when July is pressing down all its lazy wheels. Soft winds of a midnight summer moving through the heat like a slow river hum. Soft winds of a midnight summer carrying the memory of everyone who ever sat outside and felt this same warm night. Soft winds of a midnight summer telling me everything is alright. I can smell the neighbor's honeysuckle and the cut grass, the charcoal still faintly from the evening's repast, and something like rain but hasn't fallen yet, hanging in the air like a beautiful threat. The children caught their fireflies and went inside, and the grown folks let the conversation subside into comfortable silence, the kind old friends can hold while the midnight summer winds do what they're told. Soft winds of a midnight summer moving through the heat like a slow river hum. Soft winds of a midnight summer carrying the memory of everyone who ever sat outside and felt this same warm night. Soft winds of a midnight summer telling me everything is alright. Every summer of my life lives in this wind. Every front porch that I've sat on, every grin of a sweaty, happy child with lightning bugs in a jar. Every outdoor meal eaten under a star. Every summer love and every summer loss. Every barefoot morning in the dew across the moss. Every lazy afternoon that refused to end. Every midnight summer wind around the bend. This wind has carried all of it, and here it is tonight, delivering the whole of my life in one warm flight across my face and through my hair and into my chest. And I receive it like a sacrament, like all the rest. Soft winds of a midnight summer moving through the heat like a slow river hum. Soft winds of a midnight summer carrying the memory of everyone who ever sat outside and felt this same warm night. Soft winds of a midnight summer telling me everything is alright. Soft winds, midnight summer, everything is alright. I don't come out here to be sad anymore. though that was the reason I came here before. Now I come to the meadow when the evening is clear, to feel close to you in a way I can't near. The indoor spaces where your absence is sharp, where the silence sits heavy on every door and heart. String of memory pulled tight across the room. Out here, the grief has more space and more room, and the stars make the sadness something beautiful, and the night makes the love feel mutual. Remembering you beneath the stars feels like healing of the deepest scars. Not forgetting, not letting go, just holding you differently in the glow. Remembering you beneath the stars, where love is bigger than its broken parts. I come here when I need to find you still. Remembering you beneath the stars on the hill. I remember how you loved to name the constellations and make up your own stories, your own translations. Orion wasn't hunting, he was dancing with a friend, and the Milky Way was laughter that had no need to end. I still hear your voice doing that out here, the most particular and precious kind of dear. That specific joy you had in small discoveries, the particular grace of all your memories. And the stars make the sadness something beautiful, and the night makes the love feel mutual. Remembering you beneath the stars feels like healing of the deepest scars. Not forgetting, not letting go, just holding you differently in the glow. Remembering you beneath the stars, where love is bigger than its broken parts. I come here when I need to find you still. Remembering you beneath the stars on the hill. Grief is not a thing to overcome, it's love continuing itself, being added to and carried on the way the stars carry ancient light so long. After the source has changed and moved and grown, the love between us isn't fully flown. It's traveling at the speed of all those stars, arriving in this meadow bearing scars, but bearing light and warmth and history, the whole of what you meant and still mean to me. So I come out here and I let the stars receive all that I carry and all that I believe. That love outlasts and love transforms, and love keeps shining down on us from up above. Remembering you beneath the stars feels like healing of the deepest scars.
My grandfather built that bench from cedar in the yard. He set it at the edge of the garden, not too hard or too far from the porch light, just far enough to find a little quiet space to ease a working man's mind. My grandmother would bring him out his evening cup of tea and sit beside him close enough their shoulders to be pressed together in the way the decades make a fit. Two bodies that have learned each other bit by bit. The old bench under the moon held love in every season and every afternoon into evening. Every generation came to sit with their griefs and their joys and their ordinary bit of beautiful living beneath the silver light. The old bench under the moon still stands there tonight. My parents took that bench and moved it with a move to a different yard, but it found its groove. They'd sit there after supper when the work was done and talk about the children and the day that was run. I'd watch them from the window, small and curious then, not knowing what they talked of, but knowing even then that whatever passed between two people on that bench was something worth the living and the love it meant. The old bench under the moon held love in every season and every afternoon into evening. Every generation came to sit with their griefs and their joys and their ordinary bit of beautiful living beneath the silver light. The old bench under the moon still stands there tonight. Now it lives in my backyard and the cedar's silver gray, and I sit there in the evening at the close of day, and sometimes I feel everyone who's ever sat there too. My grandfather, my grandmother, my parents, and you. The first night that we sat there and you said my name like it was something you'd been saying long before we came together in this life, like you'd been practicing decades before, like it was always everything. And now our children come and borrow it a while. They sit there with their people and their season and their style, and pass it down the line of evenings. Year by year, the old bench under the moon keeps gathering us here. The old bench under the moon held love in every season and every afternoon into evening. Every generation came to sit with their griefs and their joys and their ordinary bit of beautiful living
light. The old bench under the moon still stands there tonight. The old bench under the moon, still holding us, still holding us. The house is sleeping all around us now, and the only light is the moon. And somehow the kitchen feels like a cathedral at this hour, and you in your robe hold a particular power over my heart that it's always had. The simple sight of you makes me glad. Beyond what words do well to hold or say, I felt this way for all our years and days. Let the world sleep, let the clock tick on. We have a midnight serenade to carry on. Midnight serenade for two. Nothing in the world but me and you. The music is the quiet and the moonlight in the night. Midnight serenade for two. Everything exactly right. Just dancing in the kitchen in the middle of the night with you. Hum a song that I don't know the name, but I've heard you hum it in our life the same way. Always when you're thinking far ahead, or baking or folding, or making up the bed. It's our song even though it has no name, and every time I hear it life's the same. Manageable and beautiful, and ours under kitchen moonlight in the late night hours. Let the world sleep, let the clock tick on. We have a midnight serenade to carry on. Midnight serenade for two. Nothing in the world but me and you. The music is the quiet and the moonlight in the night. Midnight serenade for two. Everything exactly right. Just dancing in the kitchen in the middle of the night with you. The children used to stumble out to find us here, two old people dancing in the quiet atmosphere. They'd rub their eyes and wonder what we were doing up, then shuffle back to sleep without a peep. Now the house is just for us, and every night is ours to fill with moonlight and delight. with any midnight serenade we please, with all our years of accumulated ease, of knowing someone, being known in kind, being the first thought in someone's mind, and the last voice heard before the sleep, the midnight serenade we get to keep. Midnight serenade for two. Nothing in the world but me and you. The music is the quiet and the moonlight and the night. Midnight serenade for two. Everything exactly right. Just dancing in the kitchen in the middle of the night with you. Midnight serenade just for two, just for us, just for you. No ring box and no witnesses, just you and me at night. No rehearsed and written vows, just the moonlight. We were young, more than a little bit afraid, but we stood together and that promise was made.
Out behind your parents' house, by the old stone wall, September and the moonlight touching all
The things we were about
to leave behind for the open road and each other's mind.
I don't need a piece of paper to remember
what we said to each other that September.
a promise made
In moonlight is written on the soul.
a promise
Made in moonlight doesn't need a scroll,
or a witness or a notary,
or a court to say it's real. A promise made in moonlight
is the realest thing
I feel.
I have kept that promise through the years of it, through the in-sickness and the leaner bit, through the times I was a lesser version of myself, and pulled my promises down off the shelf.
To remind myself of who I meant to be, of what I said that night beside the stone to thee. I will be honest when the honest thing is hard. I will come home to you and not go far.
I will laugh with you and let you make me cry.
I will not be afraid to say goodbye
to the parts of me that don't serve what we build.
and by the moonlight's grace I've mostly filled.
I don't need a piece of paper to remember
what we said to each other that September.
a promise made in moonlight
Is written on the soul. A promise made more.
All the keeping and the failing and the starting again, all the ordinary miracles of living and of then getting older side by side in all the ways we have, getting wiser, getting slower, making each year's epitaph a love letter to ourselves for how we tried our best,
A promise made in moonlight, standing up to every test.
not because it never been to threaten to break down,
But because we kept returning to the promise on the ground
of that September moonlit night.
before we set to sail.
A promise made in moonlight doesn't fail.
A promise made in moonlight
Is written on the soul.
A promise made in moonlight
Doesn't need a scroll
or a witness or a notary
or a court to say it's real.
A promise made in moonlight
Is the realest thing I feel.
A promise made in moonlight,
Still kept,
still keeping.
The truck is packed and the road is long ahead, and you're standing in the doorway like a prayer not yet said. I could stand here all the morning till the morning turns to noon, but goodbye never gets easier, and we both know that too soon. So I walk back one more time and hold your face in my hands, and I look at you the way a man looks when he understands that every leaving is a gamble and a trust, that what we built together is more than wanderlust. Go on ahead, that's what your eyes are saying. The road that's calling me is worth obeying. You'll be here, I come back. This is not the end. I'll be coming back to you till the moon rises again. I'll be thinking of you through every highway, every bend, every town I pass through will just be a town till the moon rises again. And I'm driving back into your open arms and all the love we found till the moon rises again. The first 100 miles are the hardest in a leaving. The heart is still in both places, the chest still grieving the separation of a self that's grown accustomed to another. The way a river misses the bank that used to mother it along its course and keep it knowing where to go. But the river keeps on moving because rivers have to flow. And I have something in me that requires the going out, even when the staying would remove all doubt. Go on ahead, that's what your eyes are saying. The road that's calling me is worth obeying. You'll be here, I'll come back. This is not the end. I'll be coming back to you
with no way of knowing what's beyond the next state line and the one after that. Maybe that day comes, I'll hang my traveling hat. But for now I need you to be my home base, the constant and the beautiful familiar face that I return to with more love. And when I left, because the going teaches me what I'd have without your breath in my life, without your voice upon return, without the lessons that the open highway yearns for me and brings me back to lay at your feet. The man I'm becoming needs both the road and home to complete. I'll be coming back to you till the moon rises again. I'll be thinking of you through every highway, every bend, every town I pass through will just be a town till the moon rises again. And I'm driving back into your open arms and all the love we found till the moon rises again, till the moon rises again. I'm coming home till the moon rises again.
The last lights fading slowly in the western sky, and all the moonlit memories are saying their goodnight. I've spent this evening with the golden things I've known, the faces and the places and the love I've been shown. It's enough, it's more than enough. It always has been the sum of all these ordinary moments, adding up to them, to something like a life well lived and deeply felt. The hand I was dealt, and the hand of cards I dealt. Good night, my golden memories. You've been so kind to me tonight. Good night, my golden memories. You've given back the light of every person that I've loved and every place I've been. Good night, my golden memories. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll dream of summer porches and the smell of honeysuckle vine. I'll dream of kitchen dancing and old songs that are partly mine. I'll dream of moonlit walks and benches worn down by the years, of letters written quietly and gratitude through tears. I'll dream dream of promises kept under the open sky, of fireflies returning after grief had made me dry, of starlight over everything that came before and will, of lakes reflecting moonlight still and always still. Good night, my golden memories. You've been so kind to me tonight. Good night, my golden memories. You've given back the light of every person that I've loved and every place I've been. Good night, my golden memories. I'll see you in my dreams. There is a gift in the remembering, even when it aches a little in the gathering, even when the gold is edged with gray. Memory is love's most faithful way of holding on without holding back, of keeping without putting in a sack, of hoarding but of living in the free and open country of what used to be. And what still is because the love we felt is not a hand that time and death have dealt away from us. It's ours, it's in our bones. It travels with us everywhere we roam, in moonlight and in starlight and in rain, in every loss and in every gain, in the faces of our children and their children's children too. Golden memories carry me and you. And when the moon comes up tonight once more and the silver light comes through the bedroom door, I'll lie there in the quiet with a grateful heart, because love is not the ending, it's the start. Good night, my golden memories. You've been so kind to me tonight. Good night, my golden memories. You've given back the light of every person that I've loved and every place I've been. Good night, my golden memories. I'll see you in my dreams. So turn the lamp down easy and let the evening in. Let the moonlight settle where the memories have been. Let the nighttime hold us gently in its silver hand and carry us to morning in the way that only nights can. Good night, golden memories. You were so beautiful, every single